God bless this food. Today we are making spicy sinigang na Pompano. Today we are making sinigang Isda, which we're using Pompano fish, 2 that are sliced in thirds. We have 2 yellow onions sliced in fourths. We have 3 eggplants sliced in a bias and in half and soaking water. This is our bokchoy, water spinach with the stems and leaves. I love kangkong. This is water spinach, called kangkong in Tagalog. I love the straws, the stems. My favorite, actually. And then we have our mamacita's sinigang sa sampalok mix. This is good with shrimp, but since we're also using seafood such as fish, it's perfect with 20 cups of water. We're going to use 3 of these mixes, even though it asks for 10 cups is 1 package, but I'm using 3 of those packets. Now we're just going to be waiting on a few other ingredients, waiting our pot to come to a boil, and then we're going to add our ingredients later. We're cutting our eggplants here, get on a bias and sliced with our rinsed and separated bokchoy, cutting our pompano fish into thirds. Now dropping in our yellow onion to the water. It's simmering currently. And we still need our tomatoes. We have quite a bit of other ingredients to add to this, but this again is the Mamacita's packet. This is the hot version. You can always get the traditional, plain, no spice. It's just really tart and sour. It's a tamarind flavored mix. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our bok choy that's cleaned and separated. We want to make sure that these stems are nice and clean from all the dirt. And we're just going to go ahead and add it to our water here. And then we have our eggplants. We're not going to use all of these eggplants because I'm going to actually fry some on the side with our fried fish. But I'm just going to add majority of the eggplants in here, maybe about 2.5 or 2 eggplants that are cut, halved, and on a bias. That's gonna soak and get nice and soak in all the flavor once we put in the Mamacita's mix. So we're gonna save this again for our fried fish on the side. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our Mamacita's mix, sinigang mix. So this is the hot version. Again, you can stick with the traditional non-spicy version. And this is going to be the second packet. We're going to add a 3rd packet at the end. But we're going to go ahead and put the 2nd packet in here. And then stir while it's still nice and simmering. Again, 20 cups of water, 2 packets of the Mamacitas. We're going to add another packet here soon as we have all the ingredients incorporated. Now we're just soaking and mixing all of our ingredients for now. We have the yellow onion, we have the bok choy leaves, and we have our eggplant. I'm gonna leave these we'll probably add a little bit more, but I'm just gonna taste the broth. And here you'll notice that we're adding the pompano fish in. Very clean fish. And it's great with this soup. I'm just mixing all of the ingredients in while incorporating all that flavor. Alright, so we're just stirring this up and we're going to be adding the vegetables that we've been waiting on, the tomatoes, the green beans, the okra. We're gonna add the rest of the kangkong. So here I just revealed to you that we have the tomatoes in here, the okra, the green beans, or the string beans, and a big chili pepper to add additional spice. And we're adding back all of those yummy cooked ingredients that we had initially cooked. Now it's time to eat. So we have a bowl of brown rice here, and we're gonna serve up our own bowl of the sabao, which is the soup. We're gonna get all these ingredients. This is the pompano fish, nice and cooked. You see the okra, the water, spinach, and the okra's nice and cooked, you can tell. Grabbing a lot of that kangkong, again, my favorite vegetable in sinigang. And a lot of people put sweet potato leaves in this. You can do that too. Get that eggplant. And trying to look for the green beans. There we go. Grab some of those green beans. Broth. The broth is the best part. Again, we have already added 3 packets of the Mamacitas mix in here to 20 cups of water. Alright, so now we're just gonna fix the presentation a bit. You can tell that broth really, look at this chili. You see that? It's a big chili. This is so delicious. I'm just gonna pack our rice, and how you want to eat this is separate from one another. And then we're just gonna grab a piece of that fried fish here. This is butterfish. So it has a crust. This is marinated fish, butterfish. Now this is how we're gonna eat it. So this is our sinigang. We're just gonna grab some of that broth, clean broth. Well, grab some of the brown rice, then a spoonful of the broth, and give it a try. It's really hot, so. That soup is so good. Nice, spicy. Nice and spicy. Try that kangkong. My favorite. So this is sinigang na isda, my favorite dish, and it's perfect. It's nice and tart with the tamarind flavor. The okra is nice and cooked, and it has that yummy bite to it, along with the kangkong and the eggplant soaked in a lot of that broth and flavor. You have the okra that has just a beautiful flavor as well that's infused into that. And you have the green beans, still soft, but all my vegetables have a bit of a bite to it. I like it like that. So I hope you all come along with me. Please follow, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Take care. God bless this food.